Welcome to Agents of Hope, where we inspire hope in what God can do through everyday people despite a broken world. Thank you so much for being with us on this journey and to make Hope Channel Canada possible. If you are not an agent of hope yet, I want to take some time to share how you can become one. There are many ways that someone can be a part of this movement to reach our neighbors in Canada.
Firstly, we appreciate your prayers for this ministry and for those who have been impacted and will continue to be impacted as Hope Channel Canada continues to provide valuable resources. And we would love to pray for you as we partner on this journey together.
Also, we appreciate your time and your precious minutes. If you are able to volunteer, please see agentsofhope.ca for more information on how to do so. Lastly, if you are able to give a monetary donation to assist with production costs in reaching others through Hope Channel Canada, please donate online by visiting agentsofhope.ca via debit, credit, or PayPal. Also via check payable to Seventh-day Adventist Church in Canada at the following address: Hope Channel Canada, 1148 King Street East, Oshawa, Ontario, L1H1H8, or via phone, please call us at 905-436-2374 or toll free at 1-855-446-7388.
And I want to personally thank you for your donation. Truth is, we couldn't do this great work without you, and we want to thank you for your sacrificial contribution to impact your neighbors through this program. Because of your act of love, you made it possible for us to give you a better viewing experience and to continue to produce valuable programming and a variety of content for you. We're so excited here at Agents of Hope to continue to be a blessing in your life.
We are excited to share with you a weekly message that comes through via email or social media from an Agent of Hope. This week's message comes from Yvonne in Nova Scotia on the impact that was made on her as she read the January 2024 cover story in The Messenger entitled "The Media and the Message," and why she is choosing to support Hope Channel Canada. To think I almost skipped reading your message, Evaldo. What an inspiration and blessing I would have missed. My impression is that God has sent you to the church in Canada for such a time as this. I was dubious at the first hearing of Hope Channel Canada, but not so after reading your article. You now have my prayers and support.
Thank you so much. Really, thank you for your message, Yvonne. I'm glad you read the article, and I'm glad it helped you understand that each one of us can make a difference in this world. So thank you, Yvonne, for being an agent of hope. Your words have inspired us. And we'd love to hear from you. I'd like to hear from you as well, and so please share your testimony with us via email at agentsofhope@hopetv.ca or on social media so that others can also know how to become an agent of hope. And they can also learn the impact that they too can have with their family, friends, and neighbors.
Today, we have Luis Capote with us remotely, and he is representing VOAR Lighthouse FM Radio as Public Relations and Broadcasting Coordinator, based in Mount Pearl, Newfoundland. He is passionate about media outreach and Hope Channel Canada, and we look forward to what he has to share with us. Hi, Luis. Welcome to Agents of Hope, and thank you for being with us. My first question for you is, for those who do not know your story, please share with us what your ministry journey has looked like.
Hi, thank you for having me today. You know, the story started a long time ago. I was born in Cuba. And it's interesting because it's amazing how God operates and how slowly he starts putting you in places in which you start learning and you start developing into an individual. And then once you get there, you start seeing all the evidence of how God brought you. And it's so amazing. And I don't know, there really isn't words to express of how in awe I am of God and the things and how that he has done and how he has brought us to this moment right now.
Wow, what a passionate story. So what are you doing now?
Now, right now, I'm working for Lighthouse VOAR FM here in sunny Newfoundland. And I say sunny because there's seldom the sun here, but it's beautiful to come. And I want to encourage those who are listening to me right now or viewing me right now. It's such a wonderful place to be. Now, I know the last question you asked me, there's so many places that God has brought me, like, for example, 3ABN. And I remember my first time at media was when I was at camp meeting in Louisiana. And I actually was the one in charge of taping a lot of the sermons. And it was a ministry that back then you didn't have the phone. So most of it, people wanted their CD right after the sermon. And that's brought me so much joy to know that I was making a difference on somebody's life.
For sure, you definitely were making a positive impact and a difference in the lives of those individuals. Why does communication and media ministry hold a special place in your heart?
Again, I'll have to go back to when I was born in Cuba. So when you're in a communist country, you don't have the freedoms that you have here in North America. You don't have the way to be able to open your Bible on a regular basis. There's so many things that is not there for you that we take for granted here in North America. And for me, when I go on the radio and I give out my text line and individuals text me for their prayer request, it warms my heart that there is somebody that knows that there is a prayer being lifted up for them. And many times we take the power of prayer. When you look at the power that we have, a mustard seed worth of faith can ask a mountain to move. But yet we don't even take that time to take advantage of that blessing that God has given us. And for me, this ministry is a way to go into individuals' home, to touch a heart that maybe we would never be able to. I get calls every day of individuals saying, this is my lifeline. This is the way that I connect. This is the way that I survive because you're the only thing I have. And individuals literally rely on you on a daily basis. This ministry, I don't know what this world would be without it. It's one of the greatest way to share. It's one of the greatest way to understand that there are people that cannot go to your church. There are people that won't even go. They won't profess. There are individuals that are atheists that do not have a relationship with God. But this ministry and Hope Channel are going to find ways to get into their home and to talk to them without them knowing, and they'll start falling in love with God just like we have.
Wow. Thank you so much, Luis, for your ministry and allowing God to use you to change lives. What is your hope for Hope Channel Canada?
It's going to bring Canadian content. And I know that why bother? We have New Zealand, we have Brazil, we have United States. There are so many Hope channels. Why do we need one more? Well, because Canada is totally different than anywhere else. There are so many things that are happening in Canada. For example, Newfoundland is totally different than anywhere else in Canada. So what I'm hoping that Hope Channel is going to do is going to bring somebody that's sitting in their home and are listening and are watching the program. And they're going to identify to an area where they live. They're going to identify with that particular pastor, with that particular ministry. And they're going to say, hey, that's just up the road from me. And there's going to be so many individuals. I can't wait till I'm in heaven And I'm sitting there, and all these individuals are going to come to us, and they're going to say, thank you, because you took the time, you put your money, you invested in us, you made sure that we weren't left behind. And that's what your ministry and my ministry is doing. We're both trying to bring God to those individuals that maybe would have never been brought to. And I know that you get phone calls, and I get phone calls every day of people that are saying, I didn't know that. I wasn't aware of that. So I'm hoping that what Hope Channel Canada is going to do is going to open the minds, and it's going to open the thought process of individuals that maybe right now they're hurting. Maybe right now they're wondering, God, where are you? But yet at the same time, they're saying, they're saying something that I would like to get more information. And hopefully by that, they're going to do the Bible studies. They're going to do the things that are going to bring them to the kingdom.
Yes, you spoke so much truth to the vision that we have here at Hope Channel Canada. What is your personal vision in ministry at this time, and what are you passionate about?
I can't wait for Hope Canada to come into fruition. And the reason why I can't wait is because I want Lighthouse FM to be in every small community in Canada. I want everywhere where the airways are available for this ministry to be shared, both audibly and visually. What Hope Canada, where Hope Canada may not enter, I'm hoping that Lighthouse FM comes in and brings and shines this light. And I can't believe that God has given us this opportunity right now. If you look at things that are happening on the earth, we've been preaching this message for over 200 years, and yet it's coming. We can see it, we can taste it. It's almost like if we read Daniel and Revelation, it's almost like if we're reading a newspaper of current events. And it's so wonderful to me because there's so many individuals that do not know this message. There's so many individuals that have no idea of what Daniel and Revelation is. And we're going to be able to bring it right to their home. We're going to be able to connect them to local individuals, to local pastors, to local ministries. And hopefully as we're doing those Bible studies, and hopefully as we're connecting with them, they'll find something that slowly but surely would bring them closer to God.
Wow, Luis, thank you so much. Your passion for media ministries is evident in all that you do. God is definitely using you at VOAR. Is there anything else you would like to share to inspire our viewers?
If you're listening to me right now, I want to let you know that this young man that was born in communism, that in a place where when you go to school, they try to let you know that God does not exist. They show you books and they tell you to pray for those books. And when you pray to God, there isn't anything in front of you. When they say, close your eyes and ask Fidel Castro, and the books appear. I want to let you know that by you listening or taking part of this ministry, you're allowing the Holy Spirit to be poured as the latter rain, as it needs to. And there's going to be individuals that are going to prophesy. It says the Bible that children and older people, they're all going to prophesy. The latter rain is about to happen. And I'm hoping that what Hope Canada is going to do, and I'm hoping that what Lighthouse FM is going to do, is going to give hope to those individuals that need it. And it's going to shine the light so bright that I'm imagining when Moses came down from the mountain with the 10 Commandments, and the individuals couldn't look at him because he was so bright. I imagine that that's what we're going to do to Canada. We're going to give Canada hope. We're going to shine so bright that those individuals, your daughters, your husband, your neighbors, your co-workers that you've been praying for so much, they're going to surprise you one day and they're going to tell you, I want you what you have. I found what you have. And for me, that's going to be an amazing opportunity. That's, for me, I believe, is what God is trying to do with this ministries today.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing with us on the show, Luis, and for joining us on this journey as an agent of hope. Next up, we are going to be featuring a testimony from Pastor Rowan Sewell, who oversees the Bolton and Moulton Seventh-day Adventist churches in Ontario. He will be sharing on how he has already been impacted by Hope Channel Canada and why he is choosing to be an agent of hope. Pastor, what were some of your initial thoughts upon hearing about the launch of Hope Channel Canada?
Thank you very much, and great question. I have been associated with Hope International for many years, a program that has been around for over 20 years, and it operates globally, contextualizing the message within the language and the culture of its different cultures in which hope is presented. And so when I heard of Hope Channel Canada, I was excited because I think the time has come to have hope here in Canada when so many things are going AY. We have unprecedented, crime and violence. We have a level of homelessness. We have also crime. There's so many bad things that are going on in the world, and Canada is not exempted. So for Hope Canada Channel, I think that is a great move in that it can address some of the ills of society. And I also think that the fact that Hope Canada is a program that will be produced by Canadians for a Canadian audience, that is wonderful. Since Hope International exists in many other countries, I don't think Canada should be exempted. So I think it is timely. Also, I believe it is significant, given the rich content I know Hope is able to provide. Hope Channel over the years, addressing family life issues, how we can have better marriages and raising our children. Hope also good at health. And when so many issues in terms of health impacting our society, I believe Hope Channel Canada will also add to what exists in terms of addressing these issues. So I am excited. And another thought, when I hear of Hope Canada, I believe more avenues that we have to disseminate hope should be commended. And so I want to salute those who are behind this initiative to have Hope Channel Canada for Canadians.
Why are you choosing to support Agents of Hope with your prayers, time, and finances?
I choose to support Hope Canada with my prayers because I know that programs that are bathed with prayer will succeed, because more things are accomplished by prayer, more than this world know. So prayer is very critical. So I pray for the success of this program. I'm sure it's going to be challenges in creating programs to meet the vast diversity of a Canadian audience. So I am praying for that. In terms of my financial support, well, I don't have much, but I like to support initiatives that are geared to promote wellness, wholeness, and to advance the spreading of the gospel.
Thanks so much, Pastor. Lastly, what benefits do you hope to see in your community through Hope Channel Canada?
There are so many individuals in our community we are unable to reach. It could be cultural, it could be social, it could be economical. But having Hope Canada Challenge, well, Hope Channel Canada, I think that is a great move because it provides the messages that we advance in a digital space, the resources are there. And so there are some places we're not able to go, but I think Hope can go. In addition to that, I believe the talents we have in our congregation, Hope can tap into our resources and leverage our gifts. Many times when we have initiatives, we depend on the Zoom and also on YouTube. So it is a plus if we can have Hope Channel Canada to get some of our programs out to meet the wider society. Because the truth is, it is very difficult and challenging for us to go door to door, community to community. But with Hope Channel, it is like wind beneath our wings. So I see us reaching more individuals, providing more hope for the people by providing these contents for them.
Thank you so much, Pastor Sewell, for sharing with us and joining us as an agent of hope. We would also love to hear from you and how you have been impacted by Agents of Hope and Hope Channel Canada, so that we can continue to inspire other Agents of Hope. Please contact us via email at agentsofhope@hopetv.ca so that we can arrange a time to hear your story and feature your testimony in a future episode. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. Often, we feel that in life, we are navigating the stormy waters of an ever-raging sea. It is easy to feel like we are drowning with responsibilities, problems, and the constant demands of this life. Sometimes on a stormy sea, you just need a little glimmer of light to know that there is hope out there, some direction, and that you are not lost. At Agents of Hope, we want to remind you that there is a lighthouse that can provide a beacon of hope and direction. No, not all of these problems will disappear, but in Jesus, there is a beacon of light, an ever-present and constant companion to navigate you on this journey of life. No matter where you are in the sea, this lighthouse stands unmoving against the storms of life and provides a constant light and direction to know where home is. It is our prayer and hope that you can take small steps towards a relationship with Jesus and to experience his direction in your life. He is an ever-present help in times of trouble. We are praying for you and are here to walk with you on this journey. This show and this channel cannot be possible without viewers like you. So thank you for your generous contribution and for taking your time to watch this program. Every amount matters and helps us to impact more people together. So once again, please donate online at agentsofhope.ca via debit, credit, or PayPal. Also via check payable to Seventh-day Adventist Church in Canada at the following address: Hope Channel Canada, 1148 King Street East, Oshawa, Ontario, L1H1H8, or via phone. Please give us a call at 905-436-2374 or toll free at 1-855-446-7388. That's 1-855-4HOPE-TV.
Each person has been blessed with and granted special talents that they can use in this world to be a blessing to those around them. My prayer here at Agents of Hope is that you can find your talents and steward them in such a way that they can be multiplied for use in reaching others to experience hope and peace in their life as well. A talent can be a creative gift that you have, a leadership quality, a material blessing in your life, a personality trait, or any number of things. We hope that whatever the special gift that you bring and are to the world around you can be multiplied and can abundantly bless those around you. Sometimes we feel that what we have to offer doesn't have much significance. But I assure you that every bit counts when we are working with the God of the universe who can multiply what we bring to the table. And if you're already an agent of hope, would you consider joining us as a monthly donor? We would love the opportunity to connect with you and see how we can partner to bring hope to our neighbors in Canada. Perhaps you have more to give and want to leave a legacy. We would be happy to connect with you and discuss plans for your surplus. But once again, thank you for joining us as an agent of hope. Now, I can't help, but I'm curious, Tiffany, do you have a song in mind today?
Of course I do.
Good.
Turn your eyes upon Jesus. Look full in his wonderful face, and the things of earth will grow strangely dim in the light of his glory and grace.
If you who are watching us, if you have any prayer requests, we'd love to pray for you as you pray for us. So please contact us at agentsofhope@hopetv.ca or on social media. Thank you once again, and remember, together we can let Canada and the world know that with Jesus, there is more to life.
Did you know that you can find Agents of Hope on social media? You can follow us on Facebook or Instagram to join us on our journey of spreading hope. Learn how you can become an agent of hope and inspire others to become agents of hope as well. On Facebook, search Agents of Hope and look for our logo, which you can see on the screen. On Instagram, search our handle @agents.of.hope and give us a follow. We look forward to connecting with you. We would love to be able to connect with you on our website, agentsofhope.ca, where you can find a variety of valuable resources, updates, where to donate, different ministries, and much, much more. Our website is simple to navigate and provides all of the tools necessary that you need in order to become an agent of hope and to encourage others to join us on this important journey of letting Canadians know that in Jesus, there's more to life.